Hi, hello everyone. This is Mrs. Surya. మీరు చూస్తున్నారు భవానీ ట్యుటోరియల్స్ అండ్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ ఛానల్. ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఈ వీడియోలో నేను కంప్యూటర్ సబ్జెక్ట్ పైన మాక్ టెస్ట్ అనేది కండక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను. మాక్ టెస్ట్ నెంబర్ 4. అండ్ యాజ్ యూజువల్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, క్వశ్చన్ కి ఆన్సర్ కి మధ్య 5 సెకండ్స్ గ్యాప్ ఇస్తాను. అండ్ ఆ 5 సెకండ్స్ లో మీరు ఆన్సర్ ఏంటనేది గెస్ చేయండి. అండ్ వన్ థింగ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, వీడియో చూసిన ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు అవుట్ ఆఫ్ 50 ఎంత స్కోర్ చేశారో నాకు కామెంట్ సెక్షన్ లో కామెంట్ చేయండి. ఓకే ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఫస్ట్ బిట్. Every weak entity set can be converted to a strong entity set by dash. Option A, simply adding appropriate attributes. Option B, using generalization. Option C, using aggregation. Option C, repeating the entity set several times. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, simply adding appropriate attributes. Second bit. An entity relational diagram having same entity set appears several times is dash. Option A, good practice. Option B, bad practice. Option C, effective using of entities. Option D, no effect on efficiency of design. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, bad practice. Third bit. A relational model which allows non-atomic domains is dash. Option A, nested relational data model. Option B, non-atomic data model. Option C, hierarchical data model. Option D, such model cannot exist. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, nested relational data model. Fourth bit. A database which conforms to an entity relationship diagram can be represented by a dash. Option A, collection of tables. Option B, tuple. Option C, relation X. Option D, none of the above. Answer yes cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, collection of tables. Fifth bit. If E1 and E2 are relational algebra expressions, then which of the following is not a relational algebra expression? Option A, E1 union E2. Option B, E1 by E2. Option C, E1 minus E2. Option D, E1 into E2. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, E1 by E2. Sixth bit. A modification to the database expression in terms of a view must be translated to the dash. Option A, actual relations in the conceptual model of the database. Option B, queries in the actual database. Option C, relation of all the views of the database. Option D, need not to be translated and the view of a database accommodate the modifications. Answer yes cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, actual relations in the conceptual model of the database. Seventh bit. Tuple variables in SQL are defined in dash. Option A, form clause. Option B, select. Option C, where clause. Option D, none of this. Answer yes cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, for clause. Eighth bit. Which of this is an aggregate function in SQL? Option A, average. Option B, select. Option C, ordered by. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, average. Ninth bit. QL is a query language for the following database. Option A, D-based 4. Option B, Oracle. Option C, Ingress. Option D, D-based 2. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, Ingress. 10th bit. Every Boyke code form is in dash. Option A, first normal form. Option B, second normal form. Option C, third normal form. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option C, third normal form. 11th bit. MS-DOS stands for dash. Option A, Microsoft Disk Operating System. Option B, Micro Division Operating System. Option C, Micro Disk Operating System. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option A, Microsoft Disk Operating System. 12th bit. Ethernet is an example of dash. Option A, LAN. Option B, MAN. Option C, WAN. Option D, WAN. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option A, LAN, local area network. 13th bit. TCP IP is a dash. Option A, programming language. Option B, protocol. Option C, compiler. Option D, operating system. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option B, protocol. 14th bit. The internet is based on the dash protocol suite. Option A, SNA. Option B, X25. Option C, TCP IP. Option D, ATP. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option C, TCP IP. 15th bit. The email is dash messaging. Option A, synchronous. Option B, asynchronous. Option C, sometimes synchronous. Option D, sometimes asynchronous. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option B, asynchronous. 16th bit. FTP stands for option A, file transfer protocol. Option B, fax transfer protocol. Option C, fixed transfer price. Option D, all of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option A, file transfer protocol. 17th bit. ATM stands for dash. Option A, automated teller machine. Option B, anytime money. Option C, account transfer. Option D, Andhra teller money. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option A, automated teller machine. 18th bit. Dash is a printed circuit card inside the computer. Option A, motherboard. Option B, CPU. Option C, CU. Option D, ALU. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option A, motherboard. 19th bit. The cache money is also logically connected to the dash. Option A, CPU. Option B, software. Option C, motherboard. Option D, ALU. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option C, motherboard. 20th bit. RAM stands for dash. Option A, random access management. Option B, random access memory. Option C, read only memory. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option B, random access memory. 21st bit. Direct or random access of element is not possible in dash. Option A, linked list. Option B, array. Option C, string. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option A, linked list. 22nd bit. Odd man out in linked list. Option A, modify. Option B, replace. Option C, to determine if it is empty. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ సి, టు డిటర్మైన్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎంటీ. 23rd bit, the nth node in single linked list is accessed via where n is greater than 1. Option A, the head node. Option B, the tail node. Option C, n minus 1 nodes. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ సి, n minus 1 nodes. 24th bit, linear order in linked list provide through dash. Option A, index number. Option B, the implemented position of the node. Option C, pointer. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, pointer. 25th bit, null pointer is used to tell. Option A, end of the linked list. Option B, empty pointer field of a structure. Option C, the linked list is empty. Option D, all of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option D, all of the above. 26th bit, list pointer variable in linked list contains address of the. Option A, following nodes in the list. Option B, current node in the list. Option C, first node in the list. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, first node in the list. 27th bit, underflow condition in linked list may occur when attempting to dash. Option A, insert a new node when there is no free place for it. Option D, delete a non-existent node in the list. Option C, delete a node in empty list. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, delete a node in empty list. 28th bit, overflow condition in linked list may occur when attempting to dash. Option A, insert a new node when there is no free space for it. Option B, traverse the nodes when free space pool is empty. Option C, create a new node when linked list is empty. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, insert a new node when there is no free space for it. 29th bit, searching a linked list requires linked list be created. Option A, in sorted order only. Option B, in any order. Option C, without underflow condition. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, in any order. 30th bit, header of a linked list is a special node at the. Option A, end of the linked list. Option B, at middle of the list. Option C, beginning of the linked list. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, beginning of the linked list. 31st bit, the information that gets transformed to encryption is dash. Option A, plain text. Option B, parallel text. Option C, encrypted text. Option D, decrypted text. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, plain text. 32nd bit, code division multiple axis differ from time division multiplication axis because there is no. Option A, bandwidth. Option B, time sharing. Option C, link. Option D, carrier. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, time sharing. 33rd bit, in carrier sense multiple axis possibilities of collision still exist because of. Option A, propagation delay. Option B, sender receiver delay. Option C, sense delay. Option D, transmit delay. Answer guess cheyandi. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ propagation delay. 34th bit, protocol that is used to transmit data without any scheduled time is option A random access, option B controlled access, option C channelization, option D none of the above. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ random access. 35th bit, carrier sense multiple axes is based on media called dash. Option A listen before talk, option B listen before sending, option C sense before transmit, option D sense before collision. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి option C sense before transmit. 36th bit, transmission media are directly controlled by the dash. Option A data link layer, option B network layer, option C physical layer, option D session layer. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ సి ఫిజికల్ లేయర్. 37th bit, ray or light reacts and moves closer to surface, the angle of incidence is dash. Option A equal to the critical angle, option B less than the critical angle, option C not equal to the critical angle, option D greater than critical angle. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ బి less than the critical angle. 38 bit, guided media provides a conduct form one device to another includes dash. Option A twisted pair cable, option B fiber optic cable, option C coaxial cable, option D all of the above. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ డి ఆల్ ఆఫ్ ద అబౌవ్. 39th bit, network layer firewall works as a dash. Option A frame filter, option B packet filter, option C both A and B, option D none of this. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ బి ప్యాకెట్ ఫిల్టర్. 40th bit, network layer firewall has two subcategories as dash. Option A stateful firewall and stateless firewall, option B bit oriented firewall and byte oriented firewall, option C frame firewall and packet firewall, option D none of this. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ stateful firewall and stateless firewall. 41st bit, any C program, option A must contain at least one function, option B need not contain any function, option C needs input data, option D none of this. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ must contain at least one function. 42nd bit, storage class defines dash. Option A the type of data, option B the scope, option C the scope and performance, option D the scope, performance and data type. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ సి ద స్కోప్ అండ్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్. 43rd bit, the parameter passing mechanism for any array is dash. Option A call by value, option B call by value result, option C call by reference, option D none of this. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ కాల్ బై వాల్యూ. 44th bit, the maximum number of dimensions a array can have in C is dash. Option A 3, option B 4, option C 5, option D compiler dependent. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి Option D, compiler dependent. 45th bit. The default parameter passing mechanism is dash. Option A, call by reference. Option B, call by value result. Option C, call by value. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option C, call by value. 46th bit. The inline function reduces dash. Option A, execution time. Option B, programming size. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option A, execution time. 47th bit. Which of the following are keywords of C++? Option A, bool. Option C, class. Option C, inline. Option D, all of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option D, all of the above. 48th bit. Not initialization a reference variable when it is declared is dash. Option A, syntax error. Option B, complex time error. Option C, runtime error. Option D, none of them. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option A, syntax error. 49th bit. Default arguments are the dash arguments in a function parameter list. Option A, leftmost. Option B, middle. Option C, rightmost. Option D, none of this. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option C, rightmost. 50th bit. Single line C++ comments begin with dash. Direct answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option B, double slash. ఫ్రెండ్స్ నా వీడియో కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి అండ్ అలానే నా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. అండ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ 50 మీరు ఎంత స్కోర్ చేశారన్నది నాకు కామెంట్ చేయడం మటుకి మర్చిపోవద్దు. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫ్రెండ్స్.